leave me alone at this point. I'm minding my business. I don't do anything. I don't say anything. Leave me alone, please. Enough time has gone by where it's valid to leave me alone. I beg of you, truly. That's my only request. Leave me alone. Be miserable somewhere else.
There's some ongoing drama between you, another celebrity, and Eyebrows. And you reached out to her saying you've been getting threats, and she told her fans to stop.
I don't think that this is about me, Hailey Bieber, and Selena Gomez. This is not about this pitting between two women and division between two women. It's about the vile, disgusting hatred that can come from completely made up and twisted and perpetuated narratives that can be really dangerous. And I think that it's an opportunity to really stand for bringing people together and not being okay with the kind of division that it caused, because I'm not okay with the kind of division that it caused. I don't like this whole idea of team this person and team this person. I'm just not about that. I want to be able to bring people together, and I think that that was a really important moment for people to see that you can do that and you can bring people together, and it doesn't have to be about this divisive nature.
It's such a frustrating old narrative, like two women being pitted against each other over a man.
Because of a guy? It's awful. I hate it. I've hated it since the beginning, and I think that kind of goes back to a little bit of just being misunderstood when it's like, time and time again, I don't know why I keep having to say, and we keep having to say that there is no issue and there is no problem. It's so disappointing that people still behave this way because of over a man. It's the world we live in.
Justin Bieber, Hailey Bieber, and Selena Gomez were described as being at the center of intense public attention in early 2026, as ongoing discussions around their past and present relationships continued to dominate social media conversations, with many observers noting that every action taken by the trio was being closely examined and interpreted in real time. It was reported that the latest wave of controversy began when Hailey shared an Instagram story on New Year's Day 2026 celebrating a decade-long connection with Justin, a post that was meant to mark a milestone but quickly triggered backlash from fans who pointed out that during part of that timeline Justin had still been publicly involved with Selena, leading to immediate debate across platforms as users revisited past events and timelines. The situation reportedly evolved into what many called a timeline war, where critics accused Hailey of reshaping history to fit a narrative, while her supporters pushed back by arguing that her bond with Justin had deeper roots than what had been publicly visible. It was said that this disagreement fueled weeks of online discussion, with screenshots, old interviews, and fan theories circulating widely, as people attempted to piece together their own understanding of events. Just as the tension surrounding the New Year's post began to settle, another wave of controversy reportedly emerged in late March, when rumors of a separation between Justin and Hailey began spreading rapidly online. It was explained that the rumors originated from a troll account that shared a manipulated clip from an older podcast interview, falsely suggesting that Hailey had confirmed a breakup, and within hours, the claim gained traction, leading to widespread speculation and concern among fans. It was noted that the couple responded quickly to shut down the narrative, with Hailey posting a series of intimate photos with Justin on March 29th, images that were interpreted as a direct response to the rumors and a clear message that their relationship remained intact. The post was described as a deliberate move to reaffirm their commitment and counter the misinformation that had been circulating. Meanwhile, Selena Gomez was said to have been making headlines for entirely different reasons, as she continued to focus on her career and personal life, moving forward into what many described as a new chapter. Reports highlighted her directorial debut for the final season of Wizards Beyond Waverly Place, a project that marked a significant milestone in her professional journey. Alongside this, she was frequently seen expressing happiness in her relationship with Benny Blanco, with sources noting that she appeared grounded in content. However, despite her efforts to remain focused on her present, Selena was once again drawn into the ongoing narrative involving Justin and Hailey. particularly after a discussion about beauty brands gained attention online. It was reported that she addressed the situation directly, urging fans to stop targeting Hailey and emphasizing that there was space for everyone in the industry. She was said to have expressed frustration with the tendency to pit women against each other, calling for a more supportive and respectful environment. Her statement was widely shared and praised by many who viewed it as an attempt to de-escalate tensions. Subscribe now for more updates. Even with these efforts to promote peace, the underlying tension reportedly remained visible, especially during high-profile events such as the 2026 Grammys, where Justin and Hailey made a notable red carpet appearance. Described as their first in years, they were seen wearing coordinated outfits, presenting a unified image, but the appearance quickly became the subject of intense scrutiny as viewers analyzed their body language and interactions. Some observers claimed that Justin appeared distant or reserved, while others argued that such interpretations were speculative and exaggerated. Nonetheless, the discussion added another layer to the ongoing narrative, further fueling online debates. Reports also surfaced suggesting that Selena may have reached out privately to Hailey following a controversial social media caption from Justin that had sparked additional reactions. It was suggested that this outreach could have been an attempt to extend an olive branch and reduce tension behind the scenes, although neither Selena nor Hailey confirmed the interaction publicly. The possibility alone generated significant interest, with many interpreting it as a sign that efforts toward reconciliation might be happening away from public view. At the same time, internet users continued to track every detail, including deleted posts and cryptic messages, contributing to a sense that the story was constantly evolving. It was noted that while Selena appeared to be thriving in both her career and personal life, Justin and Hailey were often perceived as facing ongoing challenges related to public opinion and comparisons to the past. This dynamic was described as creating a continuous cycle of support and criticism, with fans remaining divided in their perspectives. Hit subscribe for more stories. As the year progressed, it was reported that all three individuals were making efforts to define themselves independently of the long-standing narrative that had connected them for over a decade. Hailey was described as taking a more protective role regarding Justin's public image, often standing by him during appearances and addressing rumors through subtle but deliberate actions. Selena, on the other hand, was said to be focusing on expanding her career, particularly in directing, while maintaining a strong and stable relationship with Benny Blanco. Despite these efforts, the past continued to resurface in public discussions, especially whenever a new milestone or event brought renewed attention to their histories. Recent outings in Los Angeles reportedly showed Justin and Hailey presenting a united front, appearing together in a way that suggested stability and commitment. Yet the shadow of previous relationships and public narratives remained present, influencing how these moments were perceived. It was observed that fans continued to analyze every detail, from expressions to interactions, often drawing conclusions that reflected broader assumptions rather than confirmed realities. The situation highlighted the ongoing challenge of balancing private life with public scrutiny, particularly for individuals whose relationships have been so widely documented. It was noted that the constant attention has made it difficult for any of the three to fully separate themselves from the narratives that have followed them for years. Despite their efforts to move forward, the conversation surrounding them remained active and often intense, as audiences continued to engage with the story from multiple perspectives. Don't miss out. Subscribe, as attention remained high. It was also reported that Justin's demeanor during public appearances had become a topic of discussion, with some suggesting that he appeared disengaged or tired, while others closer to his circle indicated that his behavior reflected a desire to step away from the performative aspects of celebrity life. It was suggested that he had grown increasingly focused on maintaining a sense of normalcy, even in highly visible situations. Hailey's presence alongside him was described as consistent and supportive, reinforcing the image of a partnership that remained strong despite external pressures. Her role was often interpreted as an anchor, providing stability in an environment that frequently generated speculation and criticism, as the couple was seen leaving events together. Observers noted that their actions spoke more clearly than any public statement, with their continued appearances serving as a response to Ongoing rumors. It was described that one particular evening captured this dynamic clearly, as they were seen departing from a venue amid flashing lights and intense attention, choosing not to engage with the surrounding noise, instead focusing on each other. The moment was characterized as one where silence carried more weight than words, suggesting a deliberate choice to prioritize their relationship over public commentary. For many watching, this served as a reminder that behind the headlines and speculation, there are real individuals navigating complex circumstances. The broader narrative was described as one of ongoing evolution, with each person involved attempting to move forward while still being connected by a shared history that continues to influence public perception. It was emphasized that while the story continues to unfold, it reflects larger themes about fame, relationships, and the impact of social media, as audiences remain invested in the lives of Justin Bieber, Hailey Bieber, and Selena Gomez. The attention surrounding them shows no sign of fading, with each new development adding to a narrative that has already spanned years. And as events continue to unfold, the focus remains on how they navigate the balance between their private realities and the expectations placed upon them by the public. Ultimately, it was suggested that their actions, both individually and collectively, will continue to shape how the story evolves. As fans and observers watch closely, interpreting each moment through the lens of a history that has yet to fully settle. And as the year continues, it becomes increasingly clear that while the circumstances may change, the level of interest and scrutiny surrounding them is likely to remain constant, keeping the conversation alive and ensuring that every new chapter becomes part of an ongoing story that continues to captivate audiences around the world.